Alrighty. Well, I think I have sound. There we go. My headset is a bit weird. Anyway, hello everyone, and welcome back to Combat Mission Red Thunder. Took a break since the last episode, so let's see where we are. Machine gun's pushing up the side. This guy's already on this side. Still doing first aid over here, pushing over that way. This platoon's securing this little section. Once we knock out the 20 mil, we'll push the T-70 over the ridge and clear out this little field. Now, once we knock out the 20 mil, we can probably just push infantry here. Now we'll push the T-70 with them. Suppressing things along that line while the SMG gunners push up. You can probably put a tiny bit of cannon fire down there. I'm sure that'll wake him up. Get him moving at night. That DP, I think, is just stuck where it is. Gonna go ahead and jog the squadron headquarters over to there, since this area isn't exactly involved in the fighting anymore. It seems that they've all wound up converging on the same area, which isn't something I wanted to happen. It's probably a much better way to do that. I don't think those guys have submachine guns, and I'm not too terribly worried about them only having rifles. I'm still not entirely sure when we'll see them, but I have 8 warm bodies. What's wrong with 2 less when I'm just taking out guys with rifles? And I need someone covering this flank while that advance happens. So with that being said, let's get a move on. Some more Germans retreating. I think that's those guys. They're probably pulling back into the church. Well, we'll give it a good shelling for a little while, just to make sure they're all out of there. Maybe I'll machine gun it up so God doesn't hate me instead. Oh, they do have did have submachine guns. Yeah, I heard it said long ago in a quote from the video game The Saboteur that the person who wins the firefight is probably the one firing the most bullets. I think it holds true. I think there's someone right over here. Wait, maybe he's in here. No, he's either in here or in here. Either way, if we shoot up either one of them, the bullets go flying past him. Hit someone. These guys keep popping into view. I bet you they're running down the roadway. It looks kind of like the same guys as before. Judging by their path, they probably went in and around this way. I wonder if they're holding up in here. Let's see, is there a door on this side? Yeah, I bet you they're holding up inside this house. He's making a break for the doorway. Well, we'll make sure to send him a few Christmas presents. And what with that guy... Such a tiny muzzle flash. And with that guy, more or less eliminated. More so than less. We'll go ahead and spray down this area. Make sure that anyone running into that house feels thoroughly unwelcome. I have to send a text to my dad real quick. Alrighty, that should work. Since that guy has been more or less eliminated, we'll keep doing our probe forward. Well, first off, we'll suppress the hell out of that guy. We'll do an assault move there. And if that one works, we'll just keep pushing forward. Oh, you guys have a machine gun? Yeah, spray the crap out of that area. Might set up that other MG over here. Just in case they start to get bogged down. I know it's kind of right next to a murder hole, but I'm willing to risk murder. This guy's got the DP, but he traded out a PPSH. It's annoying, but whatever. Oh. Okay. Gotta go ahead and advance this turn right there. Oh, that one's basically right on target. Yeah, whoever fired that MP40 ought to be feeling pretty unwelcome right about now. Who shot that? Kind of like I said, if you can get them in range, they'll just tear through things. So the thing is, it doesn't even matter if I know where they are. I can just suppress the hell out of them. Is this guy getting good fire on him? Yeah. Alrighty. I'm gonna stop that. Have those guys suppress the hell out of that house. And this machine gun fire is really well situated that it flies pretty much right over his head if he's over here. And if he's in the house, then he's, well, ain't much we can do to get to him. So, next is I kind of have an unsupported flank over here, or an unsecured one. I need some method of, if I want to advance these guys, I need some method of ensuring that's protected. So it might just be that I wind up leapfrogging my squads through the buildings, and might push these guys to here, and then up over over here-ish. I might be able to just rush the cannon. It's worth a Soviet shot at least, which have very different values than other nations' shots. So yeah, canceling that fire should make it a lot less suppression. I'll throw in 10 more seconds. Their biggest problem is that they will chew through ammunition. Like there is no tomorrow. There, that should be enough. I don't really want these guys to get engaged in long-range firefights without their machine gun. This machine gun should be able to provide enough covering fire for them. Yeah. There's never any real point in running these machine guns because the guy carrying the machine gun moves so damn slow. But I guess they took fire from somewhere. Alright, let's go. Did they stop to reload or something? No. Alright. Need that gunner firing, not thinking. Okay, good. Squadron. Platoon commander seems to have gotten an eye on that guy. Someone somewhere seems to have seen him. Are you reloading? Oh, he's reloading. Reload faster. Please. The lives of some people depend on it somewhere. There we go. It's a pretty long reload. But yeah, with those submachine gun troops getting in close, that guy's toast. Push you guys up to here. Well, actually no, because one decent idea for this would be to get all the guys, get them all in a line that's wide enough so that the gun can't suppress them all, and then hit it all at once. But we need to have the backfield secured for that. So I guess one thing we could do is move in this mild defilade over here. And take this fence line. since I think it's still below their line of sight. I think there's a really small ridge right here. I don't know. The guy could be dead. He got hit by some couple mortars, which landed pretty close. Yeah. Let's see how close those mortars actually landed. If there's one right on top of him, I'll just send a scout team to check. I don't know. I've seen mortars from farther away kill people, but that's not guaranteed, not by a long shot. And I want guarantees. Men are technically valuable. To pick them up? Okay, good. May as well pick them up. I've come to the conclusion that if you really do need to suppress a target, you need at least 2 machine guns firing on it. Because 1 will eventually take a break to reload, but 2 will pretty much never take a break to reload. And it's the constant fire that you really need. It's gotta be inside that house. They're gonna have to spot him when they get to that ridge. Like, you guys see that, right? They've moved about into the most exposed position they could find. Well, if this works out well, we'll have fire on them soon enough as well. That's a lot of That's a lot of bullets. God, I love Soviet submachine gunners. Whew. When you need a location abso-fucking-lutely stormed, you call them. Okay, what do we got? We got some dudes with rifles, no match. See, these guys got outmatched pretty quick. How was it? So this guy's moving up. Catches sight of that guy, I think, and sprays the house down a bit. Some guy with an MP40 thinks he's smart. Do they all have MP40s? No, okay. Yeah. The biggest advantage the PPSH has over the MP40 is so freaking many of them have just these giant magazines. And they just never stop firing. And they fire so fast you just get this constant stream of bullets. big thing you have to do is make sure you monitor the ammunition levels, because they will chew through it in an instant. Alright. Time to move this guy up. Let's start sweeping. So we know there's guys inside that house. So let's go ahead and move our supporting infantry up. They'll let us know if there's anyone hiding down there. Push our squadron headquarters over to here. 3 extra submachine guns, god. It's about the firepower at close range of a squad. I love submachine gun platoons. If you stick them on top of tanks, they're absolute murderers. They could probably take on this 20 mil head on. They take immense casualties, but I've pretty much already secured this area. Doesn't look like the Germans are putting up much better resistance over here. Well, I could put some rounds into here, maybe. I can? Christ. So we'll put some fire on there. I might cycle the T-70 around over here on this flank then. At this point, it's becoming an infantry engagement rather quickly, and we won't need his services much longer. That reminds me, I gotta turn this machine gun off. Alright, Hub 2, let's get a fucking move on. Set up the machine gun here, so we can eventually redeploy it to somewhere. I don't know. This road is effectively cut off. Now if I rush this house, will I get shot by a cannon that goes on airplanes? Better yet, what in the village can this gun see? I'm gonna go ahead and say stuff after this line. So this house is kind of out of the question, but we can push up into this one. I like where these guys are. I shouldn't have fucked with that, but alrighty. We'll push the infantry over here. They'll push through whatever gaps they can find and make sure that they clear out this house, provided the house isn't already cleared out by the submachine gunners. I think we'll get a good 10 minutes of controlled firing, 5 minutes of suppressive fire out of them. See, that was 800 a couple minutes ago. Where is he? Boop. But yeah, no, no, he's around. Oh, there he is. Okay. Some German guy, surrenders. That house is about to get completely fucking destroyed. Jesus. exchanging fire with a Russian submachine gun squad from the open with a bolt-action rifle. The brightest one, you are not. Okay, so we want to set up for a good old Soviet rush on these guys. A good old Russian rush, if you will. Yeah, looks like these guys are going to be relegated to my previous task anyway. I'll see if I can't sneak some guys down here while they're busy with other things. Then try and push them along this base. I don't think there's too many guys down there, so it shouldn't be too hard. I'll send the platoon leader with them to keep them in good order while these guys, I don't know, continue to mop up their comrades. Let's go ahead and push it over here too. I want to see if there's anyone over there. I swear, man, that DP, it's a killer. Christ. Just got off one shot. But how many bullets did we spend? Let's see, so that's 60 from those guys and 4 from those guys. 64 bullets. Christ, it's almost one magazine. Oh, I forgot to move the infantry. Which I guess is all well and good, because they're taking fire. God. Just the absolute amount of fire they managed to throw out. It really is the perfect just unemplacement tool. I'm gonna go ahead and rush the tank forward. There's no one's gonna survive taking a shot at that tank. Probably get him up to here, rush him over to this fence, push him around this edge, run up over here while we run some infantry over there, force the gun to choose, and then spray him down with like 400 bullets. Yeah, you have to keep a real close eye on their ammunition counts, though. Because they will just blow it all. Oh, well. Never mind then. I think the move command makes people use roads. I'm not sure, though. I need to set up a scenario where I can test that. No contact over here. Well, it is promising. I'll bet you someone gets blasted with the 20mm cannon before we're done, though. This German guy's got to surrender eventually. Oh. It's probably an MP40 over there. Who sees him? Oh. Yeah, it's that guy who ran away earlier. You see him? Really? Betcha that guy. Yeah, got him. There we go. Betcha that's about all it takes to make him run away. These guys started shooting at something? What were they shooting at? Using the most efficient, sneaky Soviet tactics, of course. Ah, some guy running away. Okay. Looks like they're making some kind of stand in the backfield. Backfield? In the field in the back. My guess is they had a sort of picket line like so. I bet you there's some out here in these woods who fell back along this way. They set up a sort of crescent-shaped defense here, which we're sort of working our way around into enveloping. I think the best thing the Soviets can do right now is put pressure on the entire line so that there is no way they can really shift men around. Because if they can shift people around, then they can probably overcome our numerical superiority with their machine guns. But if they can't, then we might be able to overwhelm them. Oh, who died? Did you just die? You got shot? What in God's name? Oh, let's go ahead and shoot and advance. That's right, you can do that forever. I'm gonna shoot for a little while. Let's see if we can't sneak down this road. I'm almost fairly confident they'll get shot by a 20 mil. But if anything, it'll divert their attention from the attack coming. Which is quintessentially a Soviet tactic of throwing people in the way of a wrong attack, just so you think it's coming from a different direction. Whoopsie. There we go. That should work too. I'm kind of honestly not sure what to do with the T-70 right now. Might just leave him back there. He's kind of going to be in reserve in case someone gets brutally pinned down. Yeah, I bet a couple guys with Moisins can handle that. Kinda hoping you guys would shoot back. Now let's blow the hell out of him. I'm gonna stretch these guys too far. And these infantry will probably push past them down here. I think this is about as stretched as they're gonna get. I'll push the infantry past them, and the infantry will try and hold this far south side of the village. And we'll kind of push forward in a less human wave. Bullets must just be going on until they fall. He's kind of shooting up. Anyway. Kind of hard to hit this guy. We'll run over there. I wonder if they can hit it now. If they can hit it now, I'll just shoot the hell out of it. Yeah, let's just shoot the hell out of it. Good old Russian tactic. When the best laid plans don't work, just shoot them to bits. With all of the bullets and guns that you brought. There we go. Well, it's something. Someone just shot at them. Oh, that must be another picket. What do you do? You're a machine gunner. I have a machine gun. Submachine gun. It ought to basically just be considered a handheld machine gun. MG42. I could just swing the tank around over here and bombard the hell out of it. I could, and I will. Is that a fire? No, it's just a slope. These guys are about to run out of submachine gun ammo. So are these guys. Hell, let's see if we can't rush the gun right now. Give ourselves an easier time maneuvering. If we lose one squad of okay infantry. If we win, we get freedom of maneuverability. Which is something I think those men dying is worth. Gotcha. Spray down there. There we go. If we can push those guys up there with the 20 mil, then we can, or with the with an assault, then we can push these guys here and clear this house out. Make sure no one surprises us from behind. Bet you we're about to stumble upon some random dude in this cabbage patch. Oh, hello. Please stop running. You guys are... Yeah, there we go. Christ. Sometimes the AI... Oh well, whatever. I'm sure they feel assaulted. I want to see how this turns out. I just love how he just sort of stops and then starts shooting again. Oh, we've just taken one casualty? It's not at all what I expected. Let's see how this fight over here goes. I thought there would be no way in hell this would go well. But then again, it's not like we're exactly looking for a hidden target. 20 mil reoriented. And suppressed. There's a few other guys present too. You know, it really seems like we caught them on the back foot here. Yeah, we got one of them. And over here. How goes y'all's war? I guess he runs to the window, trying to intercept him, and nope, he's just trying to run away. Whoop. Oh, they must still have grenades in there. I bet you they're all running back out there. Now, with that tank moving along, the area won't be safe for too much longer. Push these guys up over here in preparation, along with y'all. Just keep up this fire on that particular area. That should get him. Push that MG in. See if these guys can't run with the MG. I mean, they might be able to. How are they feeling? Rested? Give them a firm maybe on that. Let's get a good old human wave going. They're a little suppressed. I mean, who wouldn't be? But that new squad's in there. Jesus Christ. They just get cut down so fast. It must be the gun crew running. These guys move up. It looks like they tried to run east a bit after they got out of the town. I think these guys are just routing from the field at this point. And I bet you that DP kills one of them. Who sees that guy? Oh, very dead-eyed. What are you? You a submachine gunner? Nah, it's one of these guys. It's not often you see a rifleman get one of them. There's the next shell. There's number 3. I think that's them mostly routed from the east. I'll push the second squad up into here to make sure. The submachine gunners will probably try and rush the barn and push from here to here. But if they don't break this turn, they'll break within the next few. Really hope that's the way in. Buildings can be kind of weird. Sometimes doors aren't doors, or doors are blocked in weird ways. Darn it. It's that guy. I know it's that guy. Let's get squad lead over here. Start saving ammunition with the tank. You're tired. You're shooting. Let's go. There ain't no stopping this train. This is the pain train. I'm just gonna play out this episode a bit longer so that I think we get to the end. Oh yeah, they're running. Christ. We captured 2 prisoners also. Alright, and that is the door. I was thinking it could either be that or that. So those guys push in. They stumble upon some guys and probably just kill them. I believe night has just fallen. Yes, it has. And with that, we win. We've killed a bunch of the defenders and secured most of the objectives. The Germans failed to kill really many of our men at all. We only lost 2 men killed and 7 men wounded for 9 casualties. That said, they were not present in a massive strength. They were here in only company size, if that. But nonetheless, they were still quite attrited out. Upon a review of this battlefield, I'm actually quite surprised to find no foxholes or anything over here. I was expecting something more. But there is an MG-34 out here in the field, which I guess suppose served as the picket for this side. If you were to advance up this way, you'd run into 2 machine guns. Where are they? MG-42 and MG-34. Which, with our force composition, would be enough to probably keep you pinned down over here while they shot you up a little bit. Are these guys still present? No, they disappeared. So what about you guys? Some straggler squads. And a flak 20. Most of these guys seem to have been killed. But they did seem to have a fair number of anti-tank weapons lying around. It looks like a tank hunter team was the one holding us up so much over there. The one we ironically contemplated sending a tank after. This guy we didn't know was here, just kind of kept getting shot at by us. But yes, we've definitely accomplished our objective of pushing the Germans out of this town. I don't think I said it in the initial video, but the main reason we were hitting this is we had achieved a breakthrough. And German stragglers were trying to establish roadblocks ahead of the main advance. And as such, our job was to try and quickly push one of those roadblocks out of the way. And I think you got one guy with a pistol, one guy with a rifle, 2 guys with anti-tank weapons who don't want to be here anymore. Guy with a rifle. Let's see, it's 4 rifles so far. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rifles, a machine gun, a pistol, 2 submachine guns, 2 things. That's about 1 squad of infantry in total. Yeah, with 9 men left, that's actually, I think, the standard loadout for a German squad of infantry left on the field. I think the Russian advance will be just fine. As always, I've been your Commander Tomato. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.